Okay, we got our spectrum inputs just tested working. Now let's make a transfer curve. So let's turn off the spectrum measurements. They're off. And I'm going to follow the instructions down. We're going to create a transfer engine. So transfer curves can be created a bunch of different ways. You can go to first you've got to go to transfer mode. You can click down here. I actually really like hitting the T key. It's pretty sweet. And you can make transfer engines a couple different ways. You can go hit the hammer and sickle. There we go. Double click it, bring up the configurator. You could also bring up the configurator over here and config, manage configurations, measurement config, a bunch of different ways. Or you can make a new one just by going Command T. That's pretty cool. That's my favorite way of doing it. I'm going to name my one Octa because I like naming them after my interfaces. And of course, it's really simple because I don't have a lot of choices here because I've only enabled one interface. It's Octa Capture, and input 1 is my measurement, and input 2 is my ref. Done. Got my little guy going, ready to go. I really want to be powerful here and press play. And I already got them kind of at the same level, so I actually do have a relatively flat transfer curve. It's telling me that the measurement's a little louder than the reference, so I'm going to turn down the measurement. So I'm going to preamp 1 and turning it down a little tiny bit. And even though the phase trace is flat here, certainly if you were working with a PA system or something, it would not be flat. But you got to get always in the habit of finding your system delay whenever you get a transfer curve going. So I would hit find, and please find a transfer curve, and it's actually finding no difference in time between the two. So I'm not, I could hit insert, but it's not going to change anything. It's just a zero time delay between the two. And I am going to flatten those a little bit more. They're a little bit. It's a little slow here. I like that slow, but you can always hit the V key to reset the averager. That's a really powerful trick. I gotta admit, Hannah taught me that one, and I love that. That's really. Ooh, I didn't know you could do that. Boom, 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 boom. I just learned that. Make sure I didn't get anything messed up here. You, of course, key things when you make a transfer curve. Get the levels even. You're aiming for about halfway up on the level. Between the two, there's a little moment where it hits yellow. That's what you're looking for level. And you're looking for even level, and you're looking for setting your delay time compensation correctly, your system delay. And those are the key steps here. I'm not even looking at that. I should be looking. This thing jumped. Did it jump? I think it jumped. That's interesting. It's telling me to take a... So I need to make... why would it ask me to take another screenshot of your first name generator? Huh. It should be named something different. Don't you think it should be named something different? Okay, do it. We'll follow the instructions. I'm going to take your first name, which is Eric, generator. So now I've got a trace of it all set up, and I know why I did that, because this generator one lives in the transfer function. What do we call that, Hannah?
Data bar.
Data bar. And if I go over to Spectrum, which is the S button, I've got the other one living there. So I named it the same thing. That makes total sense now. Anyway, I think we're good with this one, and we're done with the video.